Yo, what's up? Today I'm going to break down the 6 things that I think Marvel Snap desperately needs. Number 1, the most important thing on this list that everybody agrees with is we need a history/activity log in the game. You can see a similar thing like this in a game like Hearthstone or literally any other digital card game. It just makes it so you don't have to remember every single thing, and you can actually look away from the game for a second and then look back and you don't miss anything. You can actually catch up. This is especially important for streamers or people that are watching a stream while they play games, because if I'm streaming the game and I look at a comment for a second and then a location comes up that discards my card, I missed what it was and now I don't know what just happened. Now I have to ask chat what's up, and now I'm all over the place here. And sometimes if you're playing it by yourself, if you're not streaming it, then you have to actually guess, or you're just down information, and that information could be very important. And it can change the way that you play, change the way that your opponent plays, and change the way that the game plays out. So whether or not they want to make it like a history log that you can click on, or if they want to make it so you can see the discards/destroys, if you click on those two aspects, we need something with that. The next thing that a lot of people are talking about as well is undoing the end turn button. So basically how it works right now is if I press the end turn button and then my opponent snaps me, I cannot undo the end turn and I can't think about my play anymore. I have to either retreat very quickly or we're just going to keep playing it out. We really need that to undo the end turn button, because if somebody snaps you, that might make your play change. And you should not be rewarded for just roping out your opponents and playing your turns very slowly. The next thing that I think is a major change that we need in the game is an in-game leaderboard. Right now we only have third-party websites like snap.fan where it does have a leaderboard, but it only shows the stats of people that actually share their data with them. It would be really nice if we had something in-game so that there was really like incentive to keep playing after you get to infinite rank. Because once you reach that top rank, like in Hearthstone, if you reach Legend, then you have an actual number that shows where you are in the world or in the region. So it incentivizes you to keep playing and get to the higher ranks and surpass other people. But right now, it's just, you just play and you try to get to whatever rank and you think that you're like the top rank, but you don't even know. So it would be nice if we have some kind of system where you can actually see yourself progress through the top rank. Just some kind of leaderboard in the game. The next thing that is very near and dear to my heart is the featured and hot locations. So featured locations are new locations that are added to the game, and they will show up in 40% of games for the next 48 hours. Then you also have hot locations that every Sunday a random location is chosen to appear in 60% of games for 24 hours. I mean, these are just such long time periods for these locations to consistently be showing up in every single game, pretty much every other game. It just becomes very stale very quickly. And it also gets a little lame when there's like locations that are hot or featured that basically don't allow you to play. Like, it punishes you for playing what you want to play. For example, there was the location Bifrost that was a hot location for a day, and it was coming up in 60% of games. And basically, if you play move decks, you were very rewarded for 24 hours. So it was just like, I'm just playing against move decks over and over and over. I'm playing move myself, or else I'm at a disadvantage. It just doesn't feel good. And I think these locations need to, it's either you decrease the percentage of games that they show up in, which I would totally be okay with, or we just decrease the amount of time. I mean, 24 or 48 hours, that's way too long. I would say 8 hours. I mean, I'm assuming it's so long because they want everybody in different regions to be able to play with them. So I think I'll just go with the lesser percent and call it a day. The next thing I have is seeing if you get a double retreat or not. So what I mean by double retreat is if you press the retreat later button in the game, then it basically waits to see if your opponent retreats as well. And if you both retreated, you get a tie. But the way that the game currently works is if I press retreat later and my opponent also retreats, it doesn't even tell you if you got a tie. You will just visually not see your cubes go down at the top. So sometimes, like now, the cubes go down really quickly if you lose, and they go up. Like, you can visually see if they go up when you win, but it is very difficult to see if you actually lost cubes or not sometimes. And like, why can't it just say tie? Like, just let me know if we both retreated or not. We don't have to make it a secret. You should tell us. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I also do just want to let you know that I have new merch out right now. I'm very excited about it. I'm actually wearing one of the hoodies right now. If you want to check out the website, it's in the description. I hope you do, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you.